Hey, everybody, I'm so excited you guys are here and that we are doing this wonderful class today. And I am delighted to have you meet Myrra Dunnick, this fabulous, amazing Mary Kay rep. And so she's now my Mary Kay rep. And we want to present to you some great tips about skincare and makeup every season so you can be up to date and easily purchase the products that you need. But wait till you see what she's got for you. All right, Mira, bring it on.
Hello. I am so excited to share today with everyone from Embracing Your Essence. Patsy and we're dating online. We haven't met in person yet, but we became acquainted over the spring and in the summer. I'm a brand new Embracing Your Essence client. You've probably seen my transformation on the page, and I am an advanced color and skincare expert. I currently work for Mary Kay Cosmetics. I've been part of their sales force for the last 21 years. So yes, I was a teenager. No, I wasn't. I was 22. So I am happy to say that I'm 44 years old. I was 22 and a half when I joined this company. And I want to start out just by sharing some very quick tips for you to help update your wardrobe and your routine for the fall. So we're going to start with 3 skincare tips. This is a really important time of year because whether you live in California or whether you live I'm going to change me to solo layout for a minute. Whether you live on solo layout, whether you live in California or in Idaho like I do, or you live in a more humid climate, because of the change in the environment, you're going to notice some changes in your skin. And traditionally, you have more dryness around seasonal changes, around the equinoxes, no matter whether it is spring or fall. But my favorite thing to do is to add a little something to your routine. So I think the first thing that we want to talk about is making sure that you have a good routine. And good basics routine will help you so much get where you need to go. Maintain the barrier of your skin so that you're not overproducing oil and that you're not feeling super dry. And if you have a good routine, then the thing that you should consider adding is a booster or something additional to deal with the extra dryness in the air. So one of my very favorites that's easy is the Moisture Rich Gel Mask. And this is a product that you can use as a leave-on mask, or you can wash your face at night, put it on, and then leave it on and sleep in it. So this is an oldie but goodie product. I don't know what any of the prices are anymore because I've been in Mary Kay so long, but you can find all of that information on the Mary Kay websites that we've got set up for you, and you can contact me if you have questions about what we've got. The other thing I want to talk to you about is skincare boosters. And these boosters are individual solutions that are specifically addressing different skin concerns. And what I love is they're really inexpensive way to add a little something to your routine seasonally. My very favorite one is one that is hyaluronic acid. Let me see if I can get it in the right spot. The hyaluronic acid serum, which is going to help you get more moisture, but it's a clear serum, so it's going to absorb really well into your face. Another winner is the vitamin C plus resveratrol, which helps with fine lines and wrinkles. I just started adding that one into my routine every day. And then we have a great one that's got ferulic acid in it. Ferulic acid helps to deal with the age spots that you see from sun exposure, from the dark colored discolorations you see from sun exposure. And one of the things I just learned about ferulic acid products from my Mary Kay Philippines girlfriends is that it helps with the size of your pores. So I don't know, Patsy, do you ever have struggles with that where you feel like your pores are just out there?
No,
And nothing has changed.
I'm doing that, around the mouth. I want some of
Right.
that.
Right. That's a great one. Another one that I didn't bring with me, but I know that you will love when you get a chance to try it, is the deep line reducer. And now that I'm in my mid 40s and I've been doing a ton of makeup tutorials this week. That's why I have on quite a bit of makeup right now. But I was noticing as I'm taking pictures and editing pictures that there's a whole bunch of forehead creases that don't go away now when I relax my facial features. Like they used to, you can see them, and then I would relax and they would go away, but they don't do that anymore. But I'm loving the deep wrinkle reducer. I've been putting it on right as I'm taking pictures, and it helps to plump everything up because it has time release retinol in it. So that's another great booster. Okay, so tip number 1 is get a basic routine. And one of the things that we're offering all of the Embracing Your Essence clients is a free biometric scan using the Skin Analyzer app that you can download from Mary Kay's website. And that's going to give you a whole bunch. It's obviously going to give you some Mary Kay, right? Pat, yeah, you do it on your phone. It's going to give you a whole bunch of recommended products from Mary Kay, but it also gives you ingredient recommendations. And that's really important because if you already have skincare products that you're using, you can figure out which products you have that fit into those ingredients and then see maybe what you should be adding in addition to that. Because, if you've got products, use them. You should definitely use whatever you bought. But as you're editing, as you're changing things, we want to help you find the right things. And like I said, I'm an expert in the products that I have been using, but I've been in the beauty industry long enough that I have some good ideas on things that might work well from other brands as well. Okay, so we did our seasonal changes. Evaluate your skincare routine. Get a good skincare routine. Evaluate your skincare routine. Oh, here's my next one. Scrub your lips. You know what? Have you ever noticed that sometimes your lipstick, or especially if you wear a long wearing lip color, after a while there's just like these big chunks of skin, or there's buildup that happens? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, not me, but I think it does happen, and especially in the seasons.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Changes.
Well, between congestion, allergies, all those things, I'm a mouth breather. This is my serious face. And how I found out that was my serious thinking face. My 12-year-old daughter was about 3, and I was sitting in my office, I was doing something, I was staring at the computer, and she's like, "Mommy." And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I do when I'm thinking. Fantastic. So I'm a mouth breather, serious thinker. So my lips are always really dry. I wear a CPAP machine. I know. So we got lots of opportunities. Scrubbing your lips. And I know I put it. Okay. So there's a really great sugar scrub that we have. Got shea butter on it. You just take a little bit, scrub it, and then use the balm afterward. And for a makeup, we're going to talk a little bit about lips and makeup. And if you're not a lipstick person, scrubbing your lips and applying a clear balm or a balm with a light tint can be a great way to get some color in your lips that's more natural, that might feel more right for you. Okay, so makeup. This is a tough one because we don't want you to be hiding behind the clothes. We don't want the clothes to be wearing, we don't want the makeup to be wearing either. And it's really important for you to really focus and like Patsy is taught, if people are commenting on your makeup, they may not be seeing the right thing. It's like, oh, makeup looks great. I got that lip color. Unless it's me, because I'm always in the details, But it's saying, you look so great today. You look so beautiful today. Then you might be wearing the wrong thing. And as someone who loves makeup, who's always worn bright colors, who's really just gone for it because I'm in the beauty industry, and why not? I have noticed that ever since I started really wearing colors within my energetic wheel, which means sort of toning down my makeup a little bit, that people are noticing me more instead of just the colors. And that has been, it's been really interesting to see the difference in the way that people are responding to me. I've always had good energy. I always get a lot of good response, but this is definitely really different. So think of makeup as painting the barn. Um, there's a lot of people who are more natural, but you paint your barn or you paint your house in order to keep its value. You need to do that to keep the materials looking good and in good shape. And so you're going to paint your barn, and we're just going to decide what colors you're going to paint your barn and how you're going to do it. But no matter whether you wear foundation or not, one of the things that you really should be doing is framing your face. Now, the best ways to frame your face are to focus on your eyebrows and to do a little bit of light contouring. And whether you do contouring on bare skin or on skin with foundation on it, it doesn't really matter. You'll still get the same effect. And let me show you my favorite thing for brows, because we've got to make it easy. My very favorite thing is this volumizing brow tint from Mary Kay. It comes in 4 different shades. And, it's amazing how, especially, I can't see very well anymore. I've been losing my vision, and I already have some of it on, but it's very easy to apply it into your brow. And even just adding a little bit more, you can tell the difference that it's already made. This is really easy to do if you struggle with putting on your makeup without your glasses or you need a magnifying mirror. In fact, it's so easy to do that you can carry this around and freshen up your brows if you need to. And let me show you my contour palette. One of the things that I'm going to be giving you guys access to is my entire makeup tutorial library. And it's going to be both linked through the Embracing Your Essence website, and there's going to be you can access it now, and in the future there's going to be a specific Embracing Your Essence, like a elements page, like basically basic makeup application and also makeup for your different elements, some ideas and some suggestions. So the contour palette that I'm going to show you right now, there's a lot of different ways to contour your face. You can do liquid or you can do powder. Powder is super forgiving. And, especially if you're wearing it without foundation, it's the easiest way to get a little bit of, to really bring out the angles and the lovely lines that's specific to your natural look. And then, and then my last tip is lip color. So let me just go on big mode really quick, because I'm going to show you different lip colors. You don't have to wear lip color. You can scrub your lips and put a tinted balm on, but there's lots of different colors that you can be wearing. I picked all colors in my elemental shade. In fact, let me see if I can get I'm a fire. So I have my fire fan somewhere here. Let's see if I can find my fire fan and share it with you. Okay, I don't have it. It's not coming up for me. Patsy and I were just laughing about how we're both a little bit tech illiterate, but how we have been learning through the pandemic and how that has been really special for us. So let me show you my this ruined my whole thing. Okay, so on my hand, I've put 4 different lip colors that all are in my element. And in fact, there's one more here, a mauve one. Recently, I sat in on a makeup artist training, and she was talking about going on camera, which I think is really important because of the world that we live in now. Everybody is on camera. So it's important to be able to enhance your natural lip color enough that you can be seen. So she said that mauve is a great tone for everyone. You can see how I have got everything from sort of a berry to some flesh tones and some tranquil tones, and then I've got a red. So if you're not sure what to do with makeup, if this is all new to you, the main thing you want to do is to start with your tranquils, your pastels, and your flesh tone shades. And that can work for any type of makeup, whether you're talking about eyeshadow, cheeks, lips, any of those things. And then from there, add in your reds, add in your dynamic colors. And like we said, and then also get a signature look, get a look that you're known for. You know, Donatella Versace is probably one of the greatest examples, one of the most easily identifiable examples of a signature look. And, you know, when I say that, even if you're not a fashion person, everybody knows what I'm talking about. You want to have some things that really work for you that are easy go-tos and will help you be comfortable and will be presenting yourself the way that you really want to be. So that's all I have for that. So, do you have any questions for me, Patsy?
No, I think it's really interesting for them to understand their palette, and sometimes
Yes.
they forget about everything that's listed on the back. So
Yes.
I was pulling it up. So this is our flesh tones right
Right?
here,
Uh-huh.
and then
Flesh tone?
the reds are really your you want to be
Yeah.
seen and heard kind of colors. And
Yeah.
then here's a couple pastels that we have
Right?
as fires. So ours is more of an oatmeal color, and
Right.
and then even these colors here for your eye colors are
Right.
nice for
Well,
the seasons. But then even the tranquils here. Here's a couple
mhm.
tranquils that are great.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
purples and
Yeah.
yeah. So
And I think there's so many all of the I was really looking at this as we were getting ready to prepare for this class, and all of the fans have some great colors in every tone, but
yeah,
it can be scary to know where to start. And so that's my suggestion is start with tranquils, pastels, and flesh tones. You can never go wrong with those. And then you add your reds for your seen and heard. And then go to dynamic. Try something new. Try a little teal on your eyeline. I in fact Mary Kay recently re-released a medium blue eyeliner that my mom, who passed away in 2009, she loved to wear blue eyeliner. And she has eyes the same shape and color as mine, which are like a medium hazel brown. And I tried it on the blue and I was like, oh, yes, this blue. I mean, it's not what I'm going to wear all the time, but I put it on and I'm like, yeah, Cindy, you had something going here. You knew, you understood what was going on. So,
it's softer than the black, and a lot of times
right.
we're stuck with just black out there. I found a teal liquid eyeliner that I've used for a
Mhm.
long time because
Oh
it's
my
softer, but it's still, helps
yes.
highlight, it's really a challenge. So
Yeah.
here's a question I have. Can
Okay.
you use eyeshadow and with water and to make your own eyeliner from
Absolutely. In
palettes?
fact, most makeup artists don't even mess with a pencil eyeliner. And one of the things that I have heard over and over again is makeup artists be like, why do people think that they're going to just go straight across and their eyeliner is going to be the way you want? You need an eyeliner brush. You have to smooth it out. And particularly with the crayon ones, even when they're waterproof, you want to get them in the right spot. But use your part of what I'll be teaching on the brush class, which I'm going to be working on recording this weekend and will stream on Embracing Your Essence and in various other places on the 21st of October. Is we're going to just go over, we're going to use a basic neutral palette. So if you're going to come to that class or watch it live, the great thing about streaming is that you can watch it whenever you want. You can record it, and we'll also be sending out, if you're on Patsy's email list, we'll be sending out a YouTube link so that you can watch that class over and over and over again. So you can pause me, you can get more information. And also, if you want to connect with me because you have individual questions, you're going to have an opportunity to do that as well.
Yeah,
So,
she's the expert.
yeah.
Don't go to me. I mean, I one thing I learned when I was 20 in my 20s, somebody taught me that if I would take care of my skin when I'm young, that when I
Yes.
get old, I wouldn't look as old. And
Right.
I took that to heart, and I've used various products off and on,
Hmm.
and I've always loved Mary Kay. I'm
Hmm.
72, and nobody can
Right.
believe I'm 72. But
Right.
I really attribute to learning
Hmm.
what to use and to, have some kind of a skincare routine throughout the
Right.
years. So I feel
Yeah.
like this is a valuable, and as I've gotten older now, my skin's changed a lot. Now I'm
Right.
starting to look like my mom's wrinkles and stuff.
Now
So
we're
I
going
have
into
to
advanced
switch.
anti-aging.
So I have
Ah.
to switch it up and be
Yes.
willing to make adjustments, right?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
and since every season color palettes change, and
Mhm.
um, if nothing else, to have, one or two lip stick colors, depending on the depth,
Right.
the lightness of the colors you're wearing. You need to have some options, and that's
Right.
what I'm very excited about teaming up with Mary Kay. I'm now a consultant, and she's,
Mhm.
we're just helping each other. But I want you as my clients to have easy access to find products, and
Right.
instead of out there willy-nilly. It's just hard. We're bombarded with things, right?
Mhm.
And Mira is the expert, and she's more than happy to have a session with you or help you.
Right.
But the fact that you have this analyzer to do your skin, I was blown
Right.
away.
Right.
There's all
Let
the
me talk about that really quick. So, in the month of October, I have a fundraising background, so I am always doing some kind of philanthropic work. But in the month of October, I'm raising money for a friend of mine who is a business owner and who would like to do Embracing Your Essence as soon as she's able. She lost her home and her business in the fires in West Maui in August, and she raised quite a bit of money on her GoFundMe to begin with. I don't know if you know this, but like 80% of the money that comes in at the first part of a fundraiser. But she's less than a third of the way to the goals that she needs, because even though she's one of the lucky ones, she has insurance, she qualifies for FEMA, she qualifies for federal support, she still has not seen a dime of the money that's out there. So when you send your skin analyzer app to me this month, I'm making a $10 donation to the GoFundMe for Angela Ruiz and her family. And I'm really excited to be able to do that. I'm doing that out of my own pocket, and I'm also giving a percentage of my sales and my profits this month as well. But one of the things that you can do is by sending me your skin analyzer app after you complete it. You're going to get some free stuff. You're going to get a free digital gift from me. You're going to get the opportunity to choose the sample of your choice that we will send to you. But I would love nothing more than to have $1,000 worth of $10 donations going to Angela's GoFundMe app, because the more donations that go through the GoFundMe fundraiser, the more it goes into the algorithm, and the more awareness it brings, and the top causes. In fact, the GoFundMe.org people donated to her fundraiser yesterday after seeing repeated donations go to that. So I would love to continue to make that happen, because they have lost not only do they need money to live, they've lost their business. They don't have jobs right now. And they have still not been able to get into where they have still not been able to go to where their house is to see if there's anything to salvage. And it's just blocked up. It's not available to them right now. So by the time they do, there's going to be less. So that's my shameless plug for taking good care of my friends and my community.
Well, and
Patsy,
the
I
other
know.
thing is we're going to buy products anyway, you girls. Why
Yeah.
not do something where you're going to have 100% support? You can always say,
Mhm.
Nava, what is this? Or like, can there's something else? Like,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be your expert for this, right?
Right.
I'm your image stylist expert. That's what I do. And I help,
Right.
those people. But it's really fun to team up with an expert that's going
Right.
to help us. We need to be using good products. And
Yeah.
it's an investment. When you buy it, they
Right.
last so long. Like,
Right. Well, and
you know,
that brings up a good point. Mary Kay also has a 100% satisfaction guarantee on the products
there you go.
that they right. So if you get a product and it's not right for you, you can exchange ad nauseum. And if we can't help you find anything that works for you, we will help you get your money back from the company. And that is better than the Nordstrom. That's old school Nordstrom return policy. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what's so cool about your, skin analyzer. It makes it simple
Mhm.
because they've already seen. And then the Mirror Me, where they can, that is amazing.
Have you played with that?
I did play. I tried it on the lip color. I tried it on the eyelid color. I wanted the
Yeah,
mascara. Like,
yeah,
it's really interesting to
right,
be able to play. I mean, Mary Kay has advanced beyond what I ever
right,
even knew, but it makes
right. Well, yeah, like we're 60, but we're sexy. This is not your grandmother's Mary Kay. That is for sure. So,
you guys have fun with this.
yeah.
Only if you only buy one product at a time. I mean,
Mhm.
I still have a stuff that I'm almost done with and I'm replacing as I go. But it's a process, right? Just like
Mhm.
transformation is a process. We don't throw
Absolutely.
all of our clothes out. We start adding in the things we need, and then it's
Yeah,
easy to release the stuff we don't need or use it.
absolutely.
have. So I
Exactly.
want you to know I found in my drawer
Oh,
one of
no.
masks, a Mary Kay mask that I think I bought from my girlfriend a year or two ago that
So
I just, when I
fun.
moved, it got stuck under something.
Yeah,
Now I get
that's
to do a
fun.
mask every day.
All
How
right.
often do you do a mask, by the way?
It depends on the kind. So the gel mask that I
Yeah,
showed you guys
that's
earlier, you
yeah.
could use this every day. In fact, I have a customer that just became a brand new consultant, Quinn Russell. Shout out to Quinny. She and I have the same kind of skin, and she was telling me that, because I was like, that's not enough for me to go to sleep in. I'm gonna wake up and be all cracked and dry. She's like, oh, I wash my face in the morning and I get out of the shower and I put this on my face. And I'm like, what?
She wears
That's
it all
amazing.
day?
No, well, because it absorbs into your skin. So
Oh,
because it's just a moisturizing gel. So you can go to sleep. And so, they tell you that you can go to sleep in it. So she got me doing that, and I do it probably 3 times a week.
so
Um,
she's testing it to the max.
yeah. Well, and one of the things that you're gonna get when the I'll go ahead and spill the beans. When you send your skin analyzer app, the free digital tool you're gonna get from me is a weekly skincare calendar that gives you an idea of what your daily stuff should be and the days that you should do extras. And that will really help you when you have a big collection of products like I do, especially that you want to use up, but you're not quite sure how to use it. You don't know how often you use it, so you kind of forget because it's not an everyday thing. And that's really going to be helpful, I think, to to get people going in the right direction.
Yeah,
So,
sounds
well,
good.
and I know, Patsy, you've got some color updates to share with us, right?
Yeah, you know what? I always love to go on the Pantone because that is the place that they pick all the colors. And so if you guys have watched this video and text me or email me, I'm going to send you this. But what I did was went in here and I put what element is in each of the colors, right? So one of the exciting colors for fires is they finally have chocolate brown, which is a foundation color for us. But it's been really hard to find brown pants and brown things. And then airs, wow, you've got this lime green, you've got periwinkle, you've got this, light tan color. Waters have this, this beautiful rose color that is really soft and beautiful. And earth has these wine colors. And um, airs, yeah, airs. And then, there's a lot of different tones out. Fires, this is our time of the year to buy a lot of things, so it's really fun. And I bought a beautiful copper top the other day in this tone here, right? Who would have ever thought,
Ooh,
right? And it's really fun.
right.
At TJ Maxx, who would think, right? But I'm happy to send you this little chart, and I made it because I feel like it's kind of nice to know when we switch seasons, what are the colors that are coming out that would work for us. And sometimes it's really hard to find things that are in our palette because they highlight other colors. But for you fires, this is our time to shine. And this is when you want to pick stuff up or you want to watch it and catch it on sale, because I think fires have the hardest time finding colors, but if you're shopping and you kind of know what you're looking for, it makes it way easier, right? Each
Yeah.
time, each season. So I'm going to be trying to do this every season, let you know, okay, here's your new color that's come out, right? And
Mhm.
I feel like it's really interesting to know how to use your color palette. And if you've not really had a chance to understand why you would wear a foundation and why you would wear some of these colors, let's have a session with me. Let's do a discovery call and let me take you through your color palette so you understand what energy you choose to bring to the room. I think this is one thing that Myrra really enjoys, is like when she's doing parties, she gets to pick like how she wants to show up. She's going to be more sassy or whether she wants to be a little more
Right.
mellow or tranquil. So it's really interesting that you get to set the tone of the energy you bring without saying a word. Without
Absolutely.
saying a word.
Well, and it's so important, when you go into buying messages and what color communicates, I'm working with women primarily. So these are people who are most susceptible to the subliminal messages that are going on. And even I have noticed that when I am energetically aligned and I'm wearing a certain color for a certain situation, the men that I am in contact with, like, are much more agreeable to whatever I want to do or whatever my idea is when I'm energetically aligned. It's working for me. It's working very quickly. So, let's make that extra. We got our great clothes. We've got our great elemental jewelry. Let's get those faces. Let's get everything aligned so that the energy can flow for you through 2023 and into 2024.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one of my tips for you guys is like every fall and winter and spring and summer is when we really go through and change on our wardrobe. So here's the first tip. Look at the things that from spring and summer and what you didn't wear and why you're not wearing. Think about, wasn't comfortable, I don't like it, didn't really fit right. This is the perfect time to put them in a separate bag and not pack them away or not put them in another closet. Like for some people, they put them in tubs. Some people just move things to a different closet. I try to keep, whatever season I'm aligned with in the past. So I'm always aligned. Now, my whole wardrobe is just set up in every color palette that I wear all the time. And then I have my dresses. I'm a jacket hoard. So I have jackets, which is my big thing, and shoes. I really love shoes.
Yes.
But now this season, I am really going through and thinking about what shoes do I actually wear? What did I even wear last year that are for fall that I didn't even wear? So I think a lot of times it's hard to think you're going to go purchase something new, a new style, a new color that you really want to add into your wardrobe when you have all this other stuff. So I'm encouraging you to take the time to go through and, eliminate what you didn't wear this last season and pack it away and then pull out the things from last year, see what works and what doesn't. But then when you have an idea what you're shopping for, it makes it easier to go shopping specifically. I call it shop with a purpose, right? So if you're a fire, we've got this copper orange color and we have chocolate brown and then there's a lot of tans out, right? And then airs, oh my gosh, you've got this green, this periwinkle, and this seafoam right here. And a tan, right? A tan. And then waters, you've got more rosé colors. And where's the other one? There's not a lot of right now, but then the one color that everybody can wear is this new Bordeaux out. That's kind of this wine color. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Everybody looks good on it. So that's something you could add in if you don't even have that in there, right? Fire, we have the gold. Like we have a lot of colors. So this is the time you can think about, what am I missing? Oh, I need some new shoes. I've worn those out. Okay, replace them. So when you shop, you're going for a purpose. Like that you're just not willy-nilly out there shopping.
Well, and I love how, for me, I love how focused and how this has helped me not to be buying things just because I'm like, ooh, I love them. And we were talking earlier before we started recording about how, you have things and you loved them in the past and they worked for you in the past, but they don't fit, or they don't fit your lifestyle, or they're just not, they're just not working with what you're doing right now. And how important it is to be able to let those things go in order to bring in new things that are still in the same element and that are going to be updated, so that you don't feel like so that you do feel like you get to have a little bit of new and a little bit of forward change. So
I'd say pass it on to a sister, because you can donate it to a recovery house. I do that a lot, or a women's shelter, or someplace that that they appreciate what you have done. Or take them to a consignment store. A lot of people have nice things you can sell on Poshmark. Like you can recycle those. If that's your style of being able to do something with it, or like I have a nonprofit and I have a wardrobe. And so I'm going to get people around here when I work with them. I'm, helping them get their colors, helping them get this little thing so they can figure out what they are and go at least through their wardrobe and release the things that are not serving them. It takes up a lot of headspace when you see all those clothes that you're not wearing.
And
like you just have to give yourself permission to think, I don't like that anymore. That doesn't really fit me that well. Or maybe you put on pounds that's not comfortable. Nobody cares. What they care is how you feel in your clothes and how you show up with the positive energy of being you. Right.
And you will align. And that's a really good segue into my lifestyle tip that I love to do in the fall is you were talking about giving the things that are no longer serving you, that are no longer working for you, either to a friend or selling them to a friend. And I've been doing a lot of that lately as I've been thinning down my wardrobe with things that are not my color palette, that are not my size anymore. And a lot of my stuff has been, I have friends who have been buying it. So I'm having a lot of lunch dates. So I just really encourage you, in order to get yourself energetically aligned going into the holidays, connect with people that you haven't seen in a while. And,
Yeah.
go on a trip to see them if you can. Have a call, have a FaceTime, have a coffee date. One of the things I love to do with my with people on my sales team who live in different cities is I love to have virtual lunch dates where I will DoorDash them, something that they love from the restaurant of their choice, and then we just sit
Oh,
and talk. And I eat my meal, they eat their meal, and especially, so it's like I get to treat them to lunch even if I can't be in their city with them. So, and then the very last thing, and this is something that I learned from my business coach, uh, who focuses on coaching women, but is really focusing on it from a neuroscience point of view, is to listen to binaural affirmations. And there's a lot of different apps that you can download for your device that have affirmations on them. And binaural affirmations are basically where one thing is in one ear and one thing is the other ear. So this morning I listened to a affirmation that in this year it's saying, you are powerful and strong. You have this. And then this year it's saying, I am powerful and strong. So it's saying it as if you're saying it to yourself, but also, or if you're saying it to someone else, but also as if you're saying it to yourself as well. And I've been doing that. I've been doing it on and off since 2015, but I've really been focusing on adding that to my overall practice, which is important because this is a time of my life where a lot of things have changed and are about to change, because we're making a major move. So that's just something that I would encourage you to look into, to everybody to look into, is binaural affirmations to help you feel centered, particularly when we're going to be going into spending a lot of time with family who we love, who stress us out because they're there and they want to be entertained and you have stuff to do. So, anyway, that's everything I have. Anything more to add?
no, I just want to thank you guys for taking
Oh,
the time to
yes,
watch this. And,
yes,
you can watch the replay, which could be very fun. Contact Mira. Do the skincare analyzer. How fun, right?
yeah,
Pick up one or two products and just try it. And it's totally guaranteed, right? How could you lose? So we
yeah,
just hope you've enjoyed us coming together and
absolutely.
talking to you about the fall season and how to prepare for that and take care of your skin, take care of your wardrobe, and just, you know, have fun being you, right?
Yeah. And we're going to do this. We're looking to do this every quarter and we're going to get better and
Yes.
better. So make sure to share this with a friend who would love some tips on beauty, and who would love to learn more about embracing her essence and getting that and learning what kind of an element she is so that she can dress in that way. So,
Yes.
okay. We love you. Bye for now.